She always told me I was overthinking, that my insecurities were getting the best of me. "You're just being paranoid," she'd say with a gentle smile. And for a while, I believed her. I wanted to believe her. I loved her, and I trusted her. But there was this nagging feeling in the pit of my stomach, a little voice that just wouldn't shut up. It started with small things. Late nights at the office that she couldn't quite explain. Phone calls she'd take in the other room, her voice dropping to a whisper. Her phone, once left casually on the counter, was now glued to her hand, always screen down. I tried to ignore it. I told myself, every relationship has its bumps, but the little inconsistencies started piling up, creating a mountain of doubt I couldn't climb over. One Friday, she said she was going out with her girlfriends. I didn't think much of it until I bumped into one of her best friends at the grocery store the next day. I casually asked how their night out was, and her face went blank. "We haven't had a girls' night in months," she said, her eyes filled with confusion and a hint of pity. My heart sank. The floor felt like it was dropping out from under me. That was the moment I knew. She wasn't just being distant, she was living a whole other life. That night, I couldn't sleep. The lie was too big, too blatant, driven by a desperate need for the truth. I did something I never thought I would do. I logged into our shared cloud account, the one we used for family photos and documents. I didn't even know what I was looking for. Maybe I was hoping to find nothing, to prove myself wrong. But there it was, a folder I'd never seen before, with a name that made no sense. Inside were photos, not of us, not of her friends, but of her and him. On a trip she said was for work, laughing in a restaurant she told me she hated, holding hands on a beach. The proof wasn't just a smoking gun. It was a cannon blast that shattered the entire world I thought I lived in. The woman I loved, the life we built. It was all a carefully constructed lie. She wasn't just cheating. She had built a parallel life. Seeing those pictures, I didn't feel angry at first. Just a profound, hollow sadness. I wasn't overthinking. I wasn't paranoid. I was just the last one to know the truth. The next day, I confronted her. There were no more excuses, no more gasps. Who's the cold, hard truth staring back at me from her guilty eyes? It was the hardest conversation of my life, but also the most liberating. I finally had the proof, and with it, the painful but necessary permission to walk away and start rebuilding my life. Thanks for listening to my story. If you've been through something similar, know you're not alone. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.